Hi, my name's Ashley Zuzak, and I will be covering the topic of evolution of cameras. On June 19th, 1878, the first real precursor to all movie cameras was called Sally Gardner at a Gallop, and it was 24 individual photographs shot in succession by a horse activating a tripwire attached to 12 different cameras. This movement was viewed through a zoopraxiscope, which was an invention created by Edward Muybridge, who happened to be the guy who was hired to take the photographs of the horse Sally Gardner. This all started because two gentlemen had a bet whether or not a horse was ever completely off the ground at any point during a gallop. In 1888, the first single lens camera was invented by Louis Laprance. It was made out of wood and had to be hand cranked. He also shot what is considered to be the first real movie. In 1889, Thomas Edison and William Kennedy Laurie Dixon created a strip kinetograph, which was the first motorized film camera. In 1895, the Lumiere brothers patented the cinematographic, which shot, developed, and projected films, but still had to be powered by a hand crank. Up till this point, cameras were made out of leather and wood and would wear and deteriorate very easily. That's why Bell and Howell in 1912 created the first all-metal film camera. In 1927, Philo Farnsworth invents the video camera tube, which converted images into electrical signals and allowed for the birth of television. In 1932, Technicolor introduced Process 4, or three-strip Technicolor, which resulted in one single strip of film in full color. This method remained standard for almost 30 years. In 1935, Paillard Bolex released the H16 Bolex. The H16 used 16mm film, which made the camera significantly cheaper and smaller, which is why it became the first true consumer camera. The success of the H16 led to the production of 8mm cameras such as the H8 and L8. The H8 and L8 led to the rise of the amateur filmmaker and was in the hands of almost all film students at the time. In 1999, Sony and Panavision teamed up at the request of George Lucas to create a professional digital camera that he would use to shoot Episode 2 of Star Wars, and the result was the Sony HDW F900. 2000s to today. Although digital is the standard, film is also used. The digital market is competitive and completely open to anyone who can create a camera with a better resolution, bit depth, f-stop, adaptability, size, weight, and so on and so forth. So much so that we don't even have the platforms to view the video footage at the full glory that it's being shot at.